Welcome back. We're going to take you straight to London because we have some breaking news happening there. Now, this is unfolding as we go to air, but there are early reports that a car has ploughed into a group of people. This has not yet been confirmed by authorities, but there are a huge number of police gathered at London Bridge crossroads. The tube station is now closed both ways. There are eyewitnesses on the scene reporting they've seen at least 5 people on the ground and heavily armed police in the area. We're obviously getting more information on this story as it happens, and we will bring it to you as we get it here into the newsroom.
Some people have run away.
Breaking news coming through to us here at the Sky News Centre out of London. We understand there has been a major incident on London Bridge where we are hearing there are reports that several people, at least over 10 to 15, have been run down by a vehicle. These are very early reports coming through to us here at Sky News. This, of course, comes at a pretty critical time over there in the UK, Janie, given what we saw with the Manchester attack at the Ariana Grande concert. This was the same area at Westminster where reports are the bridge is closed. Now, you remember there was an incident involving a police officer. We saw that vision of UK Prime Minister Theresa May having to be evacuated from Westminster, given that incident with police. But we do understand it is a serious incident there at Westminster and just goes to show how much of trouble the UK is in over the past couple of months.
Absolutely. And we'll, of course, bring you more information when it comes to hand, and we'll also show you some pictures as well if that is the case. But yes, Westminster Bridge, we believe it's closed and at least 15 people run over by a vehicle.
Emergency services are rushing to London Bridge with reports several people are injured after a car hit pedestrians. Let's go live to 7 News Europe correspondent Ben Lewis. Ben, tell us what you know so far.
Yeah, Ange, this is breaking in just the last few minutes, but a couple of reporters who happen to be in the area have been saying on social media that they saw a van or a large vehicle driving onto the footpath at London Bridge, which is a very busy area at this time on a Saturday night here in London, mowing down a number of people. There are also reports from witnesses in the area saying that someone had a knife and was attempting to stab people. In the last few seconds, we've actually seen some reports from people saying they've heard gunshots in the area and police telling them to stay well away. We know that the bridge itself has been closed to traffic. London Bridge tube and overground stations have also been shut, people being told to stay out of the area. Of course, it's not all that long since the Westminster terror attack in which a man drove up onto the footpath on that bridge and then stabbed a number of people before being shot dead by police. At this stage, no confirmation as to if this is a terror attack. Police here have only said they're aware of the situation and dealing it, and more details as we get them.
OK, thank you so much, Ben. We'll come back to you when you have more details.
Of London. Now remember, this is all happening as we go to air. We have some early reports though that a car or a van has ploughed into a group of people on London Bridge. Police have confirmed that an incident is underway. There are a huge number of police officers gathered there at the London Bridge crossroads. We know the tube station is closed both directions, and there are varying reports about how many people have been hit by this car or van lying on the ground. We've seen at least 5. Some reports are suggesting that that figure could be in the double figures, but we're going to stay across this and bring you more information as we get it. We are trying to cross to our reporter in London, so we should have some more information from him later on. Tom, I think you've been looking at some of the news
there's certainly
sites.
a lot of information coming through online at the moment. The BBC was reporting that it was a van that is ploughed into pedestrians on this bridge, and it was travelling at high speeds, some suggesting up to 50 miles an hour, which is getting up towards 100k an hour. Now, on top of that, The Sun, a big newspaper over there, is saying as well that several people were stabbed in the aftermath of this van attack as well. So look, this is very early stages and we will keep you updated as all of it comes through. But yes, suggestions that it was not just a van but also a stabbing that occurred in the aftermath there too. So look, this is only about 2 or 3k from Westminster Bridge, where of course they had that other terror attack a couple of months ago. Manchester only a week or 2 ago. This is fresh in the minds of people in the UK, and they would be terrified seeing this all unfolding. It's just gone 10 p.m. in London. It would have been a busy night, a Saturday night, everyone heading out to enjoy themselves. That's right in the centre of town there in London, and we've seen this unfolding as we speak, as we go to air.
And UK authorities did only recently downgrade their terror threat levels in the wake of the Manchester attacks. No doubt this will force a rethink of that. But transport authorities are also confirming, Jane, not just that the tubes have been shut down, but of course all traffic on the bridge at both directions has been closed at the request of the police, and Metropolitan Police are there, as well as those heavily armed vehicles. So, yes, we will get more details to you as soon as we get it here into the newsroom. But, yeah, just repeating, a breaking situation unfolding there in London at London Bridge. Reports of a van having ploughed into pedestrians there, travelling at fairly high speed by all reports too.
A really worrying situation. As we said, our correspondent is on the way to the scene at the moment, so we'll be crossing live there as soon as possible. We'll keep the information rolling through.
Police boats on London Bridge looking for someone or something.
Let's take a picture. Oh no, I've done a picture. Look.
Something dodgy's going on London Bridge. We're at the top of the shard. What's happened here?
There's a volume. Volume's to your right.
Если бы авария, то бы машины были, а то аварии нет машин. Undercover, no? Оба где? Оба? Стреляют, я думаю. Но в воде они чего-то ищут.
Žiūrėk, ten bėga žmonės, matai, priekį. Iš po to stogo. Jo.
Там статьяс. Там станция. Оба, они точно стреляют. Они точно там стреляют. Kaip ant London Bridge važiuoja?
Jo.
Bet traukiniai važiuoja toliau. Ketvirtas šūvis.
Čia šaudo, grinai šaudo.
Kažką užspaudė. Bing, čia tikrai šaudo.